Hello, welcome, Radiant Souls. I hope this message holds space for your healing, and I hope you find the clarity that you seek from this reading. And if it doesn't speak to you today, the next one might. So may this reading meet you where you are and gently lift you higher. So let us get started. I'm going to use my own deck of cards. See what we get. We have 444 and 444. So it says when 4 appears, it calls for care. So build strong foundations, let dreams lay bare. To rise from chaos, structure must bind. With patience and purpose, true success you'll find. Okay. And also 444 is about protection and putting in the work. Okay, so this is saying that you may be feeling a bit confused to what you should be doing next. You feel like you're up and down, left and right, like this or that. Nothing feels completely right. Like you're having a hard time making choices. You feel like you're in a fog. You just don't know what the future brings. You don't know what to do. You want to build a strong foundation. You want to create structure, but you feel like your mind is a bit chaotic right now. I'm not sure if this is you or someone else, but this is what's coming up so far. Anything else? Oh, 2 cards came out. You have this card of prayers, a Psalm 91, 109, 23, 59, 37, and 12. And then you also have the grandfather, father figure, stepfather, godfather card come out. So what I'm seeing is this grandfather card. It feels like there's a male figure, could be a passed on loved one, who's guiding you. This person is your guide through the confusion, through they're here protecting you. And they are aware that you're feeling confused, you just don't know what to do, but they want you to trust that they are guiding you like a shepherd. They're guiding you every step of the way, preventing chaos, and they see what is going on. I'm not sure what's going on yet, but they see it and they provide comfort to you. You may feel their presence. This could be a grandfather. This is definitely a male figure, a father figure, or stepfather, godfather, but this is definitely a male figure. I'm getting more of a grandfather. So the collaboration card came out. There's something about a group of people. Oh. Something about teamwork. So they want you to take a moment to pause. Like they're calling you to pause for a moment. Because you may, although you may be feeling confused or in a fog and not knowing what to do next, and you are being guided. However, they want you to pause for a moment, because you've been on this play. You've kept the play button pressed for too long, and they feel it's vital before you take the next step, for you to just pause, and because pause is wise when you feel drained and weak. And this moment of stillness, this is what the card says. It says, in the moment of stillness, you find the clarity that you seek. So the guidance that it's like they're trying to send you messages. They're trying to give you, they want you to see something, but you're so in this play mode, you're not pausing to even gain clarity to see what is being shown to you. Because you're seeing bits and pieces maybe, but you're not seeing the whole picture. And they want you to see the whole picture so it can unfold. And that is the power of pause, just to reveal the truth that you're seeking. Yeah, that's what they're calling you to do. Just pause for a moment. It's a King of Swords. This King of Swords, it could be an ex-lover or ex-friend, someone in your past, someone you're no longer in communication with. This King of Swords. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about this King of Swords? This is someone who tried to change your path somehow. This is someone who's of a darker nature. And when I say darker nature, they operate more in the darkness, like in the dungeon. This is someone who you cross paths with somehow, some way. You two came together, but you had a light about you, and at one point you guys merged well. You guys were cool with each other, were like kind of in the same flow almost, but somewhere along the line things got intense, chaos happened, something happened where you guys had to, they either blocked you, you blocked them, or things, you guys are not on the same page anymore. But you continued on, you learned lessons and you changed. But this person, what they tried to do was take from you, but they're still the same person that they were. There was no change, but the only change is they were trying to take from you what was yours. If that makes sense. That carry your light, yeah. It's like you are now like their source. This is someone who doesn't operate out of morality at all. Now they seek control. There's something about that they're doing in the back end where it's like they're operating in the black market. I don't know what's going on here, but this is someone who operates, who's making money off of the black market, but there's something connected to you though. This may not apply to a lot of people, of course, but right now they're desperate because there's something that they're doing behind your back, and it feels more energetically. And people are giving them money somehow, and they're using that. Like that's how they're operating. That's how they're living. Stealing other people's energy, possibly selling them in the black market. As crazy as this sounds, I don't understand it, but this is what I'm seeing. This is your sign. Act now. What is this act now card? Okay. And tell me to take a different deck to answer that. What is this act now card? This is your son. Acting now. They say do not take it personally. Act now. What is this about? Yeah, so this is like once again, this is like a thing where a lot of people kind of, they want your energy. There's something about your energy that they want, especially this King of Swords. And people are waiting, like it's a matter of who the highest bidder is. What? Tell me more. You have all sorts of people waiting to take your energy, to take your luck. But they're saying you're strong. You're strong. You're unique. And they want you to take care of yourself because there's so many people wanting your energy. They need you to get strong, take care of yourself, eat healthy. Yes. Take care of yourself because you have a lot of people who are actually wanting your energy, especially this King of Swords. This is someone who's vicious, who's nasty. This is they try to change your destiny. They try to steal your destiny and take your light. Yeah. Now, what? Tell me more about this situation. Ooh. So this King of Swords, this is someone who betrayed you and who may have caused a lot of other people to betray you. It says that Psalm 55, verse 12 to 14 came out. It says, for it is not an enemy who reproaches me, then I could bear it. Nor is it one who hates me, who has exalted himself against me, then I could hide from him. But it was you, a man my equal, my companion, and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together and walked to the house of God in the throng. So this is someone you were friends with. This could be family. This could be an ex-lover. This is someone you were cool with, who betrayed you. They smiled in your face, and they could possibly still be around you. If you haven't gotten rid of this person from your life yet, this is someone who's siphoning your energy, who's trying to steal from you and somehow use your energy to sell your energy to others. And this person was trying to get you to get into an accident. They're doing something. They want you to, this is someone who was trying to injure you, whether it be at work, at home, cause injuries. You may have been feeling pain all over your body. You may have been feeling fear. Maybe you had a slip and fall, a burn, like you were cutting your hand. Maybe you were cooking and then cutting your hand. Something. This person was trying to cause an accident and injuries in your life. And this is someone who's cloaked themselves as a good person. This is someone who hides in the background deceitfully. They're a hypocrite. They would say one thing, but if you really knew what they were doing behind closed doors, the lifestyle they live, it's completely opposite of what they show the world. It's like they live in the down low. That doesn't necessarily mean, homosexual or anything like that. When I say down low, it's just someone who's not operating the way they show the world. Yeah. And now karma's catching up to them. And maybe that's why they're so desperate. Yeah. Karma's catching up to them. They try to bind you. They try to bind you to some... Oops, my screen just fell. Yeah, they try to bind you to some... sorry for the noise. To some negativity, to some darkness. I'm being called to pull out this other deck for this. What is the karma has caught up with them card? What is that about? Tell me more. Yeah, you have this person blocked. Because you claim, what happened is you claimed your power. You walked away from this person. Or they walked away from you. Either way, it's a good thing. And you fought. You stood up for yourself. You stood up for yourself. You did something and you stood up for yourself to claim your power back. And if you haven't done this, you will be doing it, or you should be doing this. Eight of Ariel. Yeah, you did something really good. You did a good job in calling your energy back. Or this is something you're being called to do, or get some education on how to do this. You need to find out how you need to do this to call your energy back, because this is someone who's trying to bind you, or who has binded you, and you're being called to get your energy back, reclaim your power, your strength, your energy, your light. Yeah. You're going to have to get really creative with this. You're going to have to get really creative. Or is family involved? Is someone you grew up with involved? Friends? Is that it? Am I correct with that? What is this 6 of Raphael and 8 of Ariel? Take this deck. Okay. What is this 8 of Ariel? What is the 7 of Gabriel, 8 of Ariel, and 6 of Raphael? What is that telling me? You were the sun to their gloom, the light to their darkness. Yeah, they were siphoning your energy. You were the person that was providing something. They benefited off of being around you, off of your energy, your light. What is the 8 of Ariel and 6 of Raphael? What is that about? Time ticks away, in essence we chase. In moments that shimmer, we find our true place. Each second a treasure, each heartbeat a chance. Embrace the now fully, let life be your dance. What else? Tell me more. So there's something about a time limit here. Is it the collective? Just before I say what I think this is, I just want to make sure I have the correct information. Is this the collective that's on a time limit here? No. Is it this King of Swords that have a time limit? Yes or no? Is it the King of Swords that's on a time limit now? Yes. Okay. So here's the deal. Whatever this King of Swords did, he was benefiting off of your energy. He was making money or getting some kind of big benefit. It wasn't small. This was like destiny swap attempts. And when you started calling your energy back, when you started taking action, or when you start to take action, you had a time limit, because there was a how do I explain this? They were siphoning. I don't feel this is just one person, but this is this person in particular that this reading is about. But he collaborated, because the collaboration card came out before. This person collaborated with others to cause you confusion, to cause you to be in a mental fog, to not know what to do, things could have been really rough for you mentally, physically, emotionally. You may have gone through a lot, lost a lot of people, not like death, but in a sense death, like losing friends, lovers, whatever. But this person had a hand in this, and they were smiling with you the whole time. You acted. You took action on something. You did something. You showed your strength. This is not something they expected. You took care of yourself. And yes, you did it. Somehow, by you doing that, it returns the energy, because they betrayed you. People betrayed you. It was people you were friends with. They betrayed you to bind you and cause like an entity attachment. But you fighting back, you calling your energy back, it now creates a time limit for them to do something, because now everything is returning back to them. And you're safe. The spirits are keeping you safe. The spirits, there's sweet love here. The spirits love you. And it says here, safety first card came out. It says, safety first, a divine decree. God in spirit guides, protect you endlessly. In every moment, their light will stay. Your well-being is vital, come what may. Trust in their watch, for you are embraced, cherished in love, in a sacred space. So now you're protected. You were always protected, but you're even more protected. You have a team of ancestors who are protecting you, especially a grandfather figure who's guiding you every step of the way. And they help you along the way. Now, because of this, the energy is being returned back to this King of Swords. And if I'm looking at it, there's energy of betrayal, there's energy of dark entity, of binding, of accidents and injuries. So all of that energy is being returned back. Yeah. You packed your bags. If you haven't done this already, you will probably need to travel from location to location. It's most likely going to be a solo adventure, a spiritual quest. Something about travel, moving, not like, it doesn't have to be like moving permanently, but you're going to need to go on a solo adventure, a solo journey, a spiritual quest. Because this was big. This wasn't something that was done like, this wasn't just a small, like, internet black magic kind of thing. This was something deep that was done, and it was done with a group of people. And your energy was being sold in some kind of black market. Now, when I say black market, it could be in the spiritual world, it could be in the voodoo world, it could be in, whatever it was. They were using your energy to make money, to gain something, to eat. So what is, okay, I'm taking this off the deck. Okay, so what is this two souls unite? They tell you not to regret anything, have no regrets. What is this two souls unite card about? Tell me more. Tell me more. Two souls unite. Who are these two souls uniting? Who are these two souls united? Who are these two souls united? Ex-lover. Okay. So it seems like you have now, I'm not sure if this King of Swords is this ex-lover, or now we're looking at something different, because the King of Pentacles just came out with an Empress energy. So it looks like you may have been dating this King of Pentacles energy, who, or this Empress energy, however it fits. And now those two are coming together. But you had you kind of know about this. You may know about this from a dream, or you have like some revelation. You had some kind of download about this. Like you saw this before it even happened. You kind of, this is about an ex-lover who may have rejected you and got this person pregnant. This person may be pregnant, or is about to become, or just had a baby, or is a mother now. But they're telling you these two are united. They've come together. They may have gotten even married. But they're telling you, do not regret anything, because it's better to be alone at this time than to be around bad company, around people who really don't care about you. And that you are actually lucky you came out of this, although like a warrior, a wounded warrior, you are the wounded warrior in this, because there was a lot that was done behind your back, a lot, while you were resting, not knowing everything that was going on. There was a lot of spiritual things that was going on, a lot of nastiness that was going on that could have caused your death. So you should, they're saying, be happy. You can't see it fully. Right now you're probably just looking at the situation and feeling left out, and feeling alone, and feeling wounded. and hurt, but they're saying be happy, party in your heart, because it could have been way worse. And I know you probably don't want to hear this, but you were highly, highly protected. Yeah. You were highly protected from a situation that was really not going to be good for you. Yep. And you had like, you received some downloads. You may not fully understand that some of the downloads you received, but you knew something wasn't right. I'm speaking, the person I'm reading for is someone who received downloads. You are an empress. You are the high priestess. You are high priestess and also an empress. And the Queen of Gabriel. You're creative. You may own a business or want to own a business or working on it. You're a creative person. But let me just double check this. Tell me about this high priestess, empress, Queen of Gabriel. Are they all the same person? Meditate. Are they all the same person? The high priestess, the empress, and the Gabriel, and the Queen of Gabriel? Yes. Yep. Can I just ask again? Are they all? Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. And they are all my collective. Yes. You're being called to be a spiritual teacher. That is your path. Your path is that of a spiritual worker. You bring joy to people. Sometimes you may not feel like it because you were dealing with so much. You were dealing with a lot of fake people, a lot of karmic individuals. You had a lot of lessons to learn. And I know you're probably wondering, why did the lessons have to be so harsh? I guess the greater the calling, the harder the lessons. Because now you're able to relate to a lot of people. You're going to be able to help a lot of people. You spread joy. You spread warmth. You have a spirit of, a bright spirit about you. You have a light. And that's what these people wanted to take, your light. They wanted to hurt you. They wanted to block love from your life. There was something that was done also to block, to cause, this King of Swords may have a hand in this. There was something that was done to block love from coming into your life, to separate you from this King of Pentacles, or if you were dating the Empress energy, then to block you from that person. But it seems like something was done to cause a block. But you are being called on a spiritual path. That is your path. You're good at something. You're good at... Okay, what is this? So the download card came out. And the High Priestess card came out again. So now you have a Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more. What is this High Priestess in the download card? What is that about? Is this... I feel like this is saying that you will need to when you start this journey, you will need to keep quiet about it. Keep it on the down low. Like, don't tell people about this. You like, they want you to take the risk because you are a high priestess and that is your calling. But in the beginning, you will need to keep this on the low. Is that what this is saying? Let me take this deck. I just want to make sure of something. Is that what this is saying? Yes or no? Okay, so that's not it. Let me... So the high priestess, the empress, okay, that part is okay. Now, part of the LGBT. Okay, so the high priestess, the second high priestess that came out, you are the real deal. Okay, aha. You are the real deal. You are truly the high priestess. You are the person that have been chosen. This could be a family member who went against you. I don't know. But you are the person who is truly chosen for this calling. But you have people who are trying to steal your energy. There is another high priestess. Now, someone who is cloaked as a high priestess. They pretend to be this person, all-knowing, spiritual person, but the reality is they live a life of deceit. They're not who they present themselves to be. This is going to come out. This is going to be shown. Yes, this is the truth. This is the truth. This is going to be shown. This is someone who's pretending to be a high priestess and they're not. They're pretending to be an empress. They're not. This is going to come out in the light. This is going to be shown. But as for you, your calling is to be, you are a true high priestess. You are a true high priestess. Is there anything else, any advice for my collective? There was an injustice that was done. And this was done because of who you are. Like it could have been jealousy. It could have been because of your race or your age or whatever, because of your religious belief, your spiritual belief. Either way, you're being called also to not stay silent, to claim what is rightfully yours. This is a battle for justice because you're paving the way for others also. Anything else? Any other advice? This may end up, there's something that was done spiritually, but there may have been things that were done where you can actually take them to court that may not, that's connected spiritually, but can also be proven illegally, illegal in the court system. Anything else? Anything else? They may have spread gossip or slandered you. There's something about an STD, something someone is hiding, something related to the lower region, the sacral chakra. And I'm seeing a King of Cups. Let me just get something. does one of these people have an STD and hiding it? Yeah. Yes. One of these people have an STD and they're hiding it. The lovers, those two, that Empress energy and the King of Pentacles, they have an STD and they're hiding it, possibly spreading it to others. And this card came out. Evil's doers shall be cut off for yet a little while, and the wicked shall be no more. Their sword shall enter their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. The wicked shall perish. Into smoke they shall vanish away. This is part of their karma. I'm not sure what kind of STD they have, but this is part of their karma. They may have said you had, but in reality, they end up with it. You have the Queen of Swords. Is the Queen of Swords the collective? I feel like that's you. The collective. Is the Queen of Swords the collective? Give me a yes or no. The Justice. Justice came out again. So this Queen of Swords, this is someone who's going to fight for justice, who's going to stand up for themselves. Possibly this could end up as a lawsuit. Is this correct? Who is this Queen of Swords? One of the lovers. King of Ariel. Again, King of Pentacles. So, yeah. So this Queen of this Queen of Swords is one of the lovers of this King of Pentacles. This is someone he slept with. No? Oh, he's claiming to have slept with this person? And that's why he has this STD? Is that what's happening here? Yes or no? Yes. This is someone, this King of Ariel is claiming to have slept with this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and claiming that he had some kind of passionate situation with them that resulted in this STD, and that is not true. And that will be one of the reasons, and you may be this Queen of Swords. You're going to have to use your mind over emotion, and this will probably be one of the reasons why you will be able to sue his ass. Is that correct? Is that correct? Yes. Yes. So how did he do that? Did he create medical records? Did he go to the courts? Did he create some kind of medical records? Paperwork? Yes or no? Yes or no? So they did some kind of, again, this King of Swords came out. This King of Swords is involved somehow, some way. They're involved. Let's look at it differently. Let me take this deck. Tell me more about this STD, Queen of sword situation. First, I want to know, before we move on, is this Queen of Swords the collective? Is this Queen of Swords the collective? This Queen of Swords and a Hermit. Is this Queen of Swords, did this Queen of Swords date or have sex with this King of Pentacles in the past, and she's already healed from this person or healing from this person? Did she give him an STD? No, she did not. She did not. No. But is he claiming that she gave him an STD? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Casting off burden. He's trying to put his burden on her. So he can cast something over, like an illusion over her, and take away the burden from himself. Yeah, he acts as if he's like of high moral, and while his life is falling apart, he's putting the blame on the collective, on this Queen of Swords. And this Queen of Swords is someone high ranking in the spiritual world. And she's healing from all of this mess. Is this correct? Yeah. So they want, your advice is to move on from this person. When you get more information, you will be able to take them to court and sue him. You will be able to sue him for the lies, for the slander, for the gossip, and for whatever else you can prove in court. This person did a lot along with a group of other people. Let me just take this before I close out. Anything else? Any other advice for my collective? Any other advice for my collective? Okay. They say you have a special gift. Don't let this cause you to become so harsh that you're out here punching everyone. Like, this is gonna go away. There was a lot of abuse of power that took place. People were using black magic. They were using spirituality. What they were doing was punching you. It's like, what's the expression, throwing rocks and hiding your hand, where you couldn't prove much, and they were gaslighting you and making you feel like you were going crazy while they were pulling on your energy. And they're telling you nature is your ally. Like, you may need to go and ground yourself in nature. Anything else from my collective? relax, have fun. It is showing that you feel alone, that you are alone a lot of the times. And sometimes you may feel like you don't have anyone to go out with, but go out anyway. Have fun. Wear a lot of green. I don't know why that's important. Wear green. Wear the color green. Get some fresh air. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. This is the only body you have. Take care of it. Don't fill it with junk. Get some fresh air. Go out. Go into nature. Wear the color green. And yes, you're figuring it out. It took a while, but you are figuring it out. And don't turn back. Don't go back to what didn't serve you. Don't go back to any of these people. I don't care if they come in with an apology, which I don't see. But if they do, don't go back. These people did some pretty nasty things to you. They're full of drama. They're full of drama. They're wearing a mask. Right now you need help. And when I say you need help, meaning you need tender love and care. You need that. You need people who can provide that. Not anyone. And those people from the past, even if they claim they can provide that, they will not. You need to stop repeating the same things over and over and just move on. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done. But your guides are telling you they want you. They're here. They're helping you to move on. And they want you to start fresh. They want you to start a new life. They want you to start fresh. Yeah. And don't be harsh on yourself. Don't be harsh on yourself. Play, have fun. Eat healthy, have fun, play, and stop worrying about these fools. And one last message from this deck. Yeah, it says dig a grave for the you of the past. Grieve for a while, but don't make it last. With a wink and a smile, let the old you go. Resurrect your spirit. Let your true colors glow. I will leave it there. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, any comments, anything, leave it in and leave a comment. And yeah, I look forward to reading your comments. Until next time, bye guys.